What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Los Blancos Fan TV. And Real Madrid have won 1-0 once again with another Sergio Ramos penalty to go 7 points clear at the top of the table. Of course, the Barcelona with the game in hand. But now we know that, you know what, kick back and relax and just watch Barcelona play with another 3 points, 7 wins in 7 games since the restart. 21 points out of 21 points. Good stuff from Real Madrid. Was it pretty? Not at all. It wasn't pretty whatsoever. It was ragged. You know, there were some good performances out there, but there was also some poor performances out there, which we'll get on to later. But it was shaky at times. It was shaky. Athletic Bilbao in the first half especially had their chances, you know. Iñaki Williams got in behind a couple times. The good thing was that Iñaki Williams today was playing with the blindfold on. Couldn't finish anything. Then they had another header from Raul Garcia as well. Courtois today again, commanding in the box, making some good saves as well. Good again. I was very impressed with him today as well. Militao came in today instead of Varane, who was injured. I thought he did very, very well today with Militao. Very, very impressed today with him. He dealt with Iñaki Williams very well. He kept up with him in terms of the pace. He blocked him off and stuff like that. I was very impressed with them. Ramos today scored a penalty, but he got skinned a couple times. Let's be real out here. He did not have his best game today. Marcelo, I thought the first half was having an absolute stinker. Everything went wrong with him in the first half. I'm just like, at halftime, I was just like, get this guy off. We got better in the second half a little bit, but it was not a good game for Marcelo. But it doesn't matter. Got the 3 points anyway. That's all that matters. Hamoche2 says, very bad start from us. Well, I was scared. Athletic Bilbao were really giving it a go. Not making it easy whatsoever. But, you know, got away the 3 points. That's all that matters in the end. I mean, I thought we missed Tony Cruz as well. You know, especially in that midfield. We couldn't really get a hole in the midfield today. I thought Tony Cruz was missing today. Modric did well. I thought Valverde, again, he hasn't really been himself since the restart. He really hasn't. I thought he worked hard. He was tenacious and all that, but I don't know. I didn't really see him much today. And since the restart, he just has not been himself. I know he can be better than this. And Casemiro, I thought, did okay today. On the front three, I thought Asensio did well, especially in the first half. Put some really nice crosses into the box. What's it called? Benzema today had an off day for me. So decent link-up play at times, but his finishing was off today. Benzema wasn't really his best game today. Rodrigo, some decent moments, but not the greatest, I would say. But it was a decent game from him. Hakshay Mukun says, hey, I couldn't watch the game because I was at work. How was it? It was a very tough game, very tight game, very equal game. Athletic had their chance in the first half, but Real Madrid in second, you know, they dealt with it. Asensio put some good crosses in for Benzema. Benzema missed. Rodrigo had another chance in the first half, which he missed as well. Both teams had their chances. It was a very, very even game. But really, it was just about the first goal. Who's going to get the first goal? Whoever's going to get the first goal was going to win the game. That's what this game was all about. Like last week, who's going to get the first goal? Whoever got the first goal would win the game. That's what happened today, really. And it wasn't pretty, but all that matters was the 3 points. You know, I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for this. I mean, for another penalty. And yesterday here in the U.S. it was Independence Day, so there was some fireworks and stuff like that. So I didn't have the best night's sleep, but I still woke up. So for sure. Young Fresh 20 says, hello Madrid from Toronto. Good work, bro. Toronto, bro. I want to go over there one day, but yeah. Nice. Thank you for the motivation. Thank you for the compliments. How much A2 says, Who do you think will replace Ramos in the next match? Oh yeah, I forgot. Ramos is suspended for the next game, unfortunately. So I don't know. Hopefully Varane is back for that game. I don't know anything about Varane right now. I think he'll be back though, because this weekend, the reason he was out this weekend was because for precautionary reasons. It wasn't because he was completely injured. It was just that Zidane did not want to risk him this weekend. But I think he'll be back for the next game. I think Varane will be back for the next game. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that he'll be back, because without Varane, the defense does not look the same for sure. We saw that today with with Williams, the way he got in behind a couple times. It just that Williams finishing today was like he was playing with the blindfold on, so we were fine with that. We got away with that today. When it comes to better strikers, we gotta watch out with if Rat is not there. Real Madrid says Militao impressed me, giving he doesn't play often. I was very impressed today with Militao. Really dealt with Williams very very well. Williams is not he's not the greatest of strikers in terms of quality, but he's got pace in behind. You know, he's unpredictable, and he dealt with him very, very well today. I was very impressed with Militao, winning fouls and stuff like that, with tackling. Very impressed with him today. Probably a contender for man of the match. I would really do that, and Courtois as well. Contender for man of the match as well. How much I2 says, I still don't understand how Marcelo won king of the match. It should have been to Fede. Marcelo, man, I thought Marcelo in the first half he had a stinker in the first half. Just because he won the penalty does not mean he had a good game, you know. But I bet it was good, but I know he can do better for me, Fede Valverde. For me, I thought Modric played well today. I thought Militao played well today. Courtois did well today. Asensio played well today. I think those for me are the contenders for man of the match. If I had to give one, I would have to say probably Militao. I really do. I was very impressed with him today. Madrid says Valverde looks tired, man. He has started 6 games in a row. Yeah, Valverde's played a lot of games, but he has been himself. He has not been himself, but Carvajal's played. Yeah, he hasn't been rested at all either. You know, so but then again, Valverde's in midfield as well. Yeah, maybe that's just fatigue. Maybe that's all it is, but. Maybe he's just not rusty. Maybe he's rusty. I don't know what it is, but hopefully he can get back into form. We know what Valverde is all about. Hopefully he can get back into that. But we're still winning games nonetheless, so it doesn't matter too much. You know. How much A2 says the league's hours. If Barca dropped points today. Does anyone in the live comments know how many points Real Madrid need to get the title? Assuming that whatever Barcelona do today, draw, win or lose, how many points do Real Madrid need? Because right now. We know that Real Madrid are 7 points in front. If Barcelona lose today, Real Madrid are 7 points in front. So I want to know how many points Real Madrid need to get that title. I'm sure it's not too many. Young Fresh 20 says Vinny much more dangerous than Rodrigo. I agree with that, definitely. How much A2 says today's kickoff time was 8 hours earlier than normal. I had to wake up earlier than normal to watch it. You know, I had to wake up at 5 in the morning to watch this game as well. So, same situation, man. Michael Lemick says we seriously have to work on our finishing. Yeah, our finishing today was not good today. Benzema had some good chances today. He missed, a header in the first half. Rodrigo had another header that went over the bar. Benzema another couple of chances in the second half. The one where he controlled it on his chest, he tried to lay it off to Modric. Just shoot the ball. Like, seriously, just shoot the ball. That's what I like Benzema, yeah. But for me, sometimes he just needs to be a little more selfish, more like a number 9. Just hit the ball, man. You're a striker. Just hit the ball. Seriously, and it's gonna go back. It's gonna go in the back of the net. He needs to be more selfish at times, but he also had another one near the end where the keeper made a decent save, but he should have gone with his left foot there instead of his outside the right foot. Just go with your left foot, man. It wasn't great finishing today from our forwards, but. You know, but we still won the game. It's all that matters. As always, as we're saying. How much A2 says Williams is causing a lot of problems today. He is. He's a. I've known Williams for a while now. He's a decent player. He's not top quality player. He's not a top quality player. You know, he's not. I don't want him anywhere near Real Madrid, but he's always gonna cause a team any problems because he's got the pace. He's got strength in there. He's unpredictable, but his finishing isn't great. You know, he's not a top quality player, but he does cause teams problems. He is an outlet. He is an outlet to any team he plays on, but he just doesn't have that final quality for me. But, you know, I thought Militao dealt with him very, very well. Ramos, for me, didn't really deal with him. That whole left-hand side right there with Ramos and Marcelo, they didn't really deal with him very well. He got him behind a couple of times, and thank God today's finishing was not good today. Dishnesh Kumar says, we played as a team, good individual performance from Militao, Ramos, and Courtois. Ramos improved in the second half. That first half a little bit shaky. I thought, Williams got behind behind him a couple too many times. Militao was good. Courtois commanding as always, gathering stuff, making saves. Courtois has been fantastic right now. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. In form right now. He's doing very, very well. I'm very happy for Courtois. Earlier in the season he couldn't catch a balloon, but now he's looking like a real player. Young Fresh 20, we need to be sharp in the final. We need to create more chances, definitely. In the final third, we need to create a lot more chances. Especially get in the Champions League. That's where we want to win. I know La Liga is cool and stuff, but if you want to come back against Man City's second leg, we need to be a lot sharper than this. Because there's bigger tests to come. There are bigger tests to come in the future. This is, Athletic are a decent team, but Real Madrid are barely winning games 1-0 off penalties. Against Getafe and Espanyol winning 1-0 and Athletic winning 1-0. We need a little bit more than that. We need to create more chances and stop with the crossing. The crossing really annoys me as well. I don't like the crossing. I see no point in crossing the ball. We never score from crosses. It makes no sense for me. But the next 4 games, I think they're all winnable games. The hardest one being Villarreal, but the next one is Alaves, Granada. You got Leganes in there. They're not great teams. So other than Villarreal, I see Real Madrid winning this thing. 7-7. I think Real Madrid can win this title absolutely. This says hope Varane comes back next game in place of Ramos. I hope so. I hope he comes back as well. Fingers crossed for that. Hamilton Tube says if Barca lose or draw today, we will need 2 more wins. So 6 more points if Barca lose or draw today. Hopefully they lose or draw today. They're playing against a very, very good Villarreal side. And Barca's away record is atrocious. So I'm praying that I think Villarreal can do a job on him today. Absolutely. Real Madrid says if Barca win, we need 8 points. So that will be basically 3 wins. Okay. If Barca draw, we need 6, and if they lose, we need 5. All right, so 2 wins if Barca lose today. 2 wins or draw today. We need to win our next 2 games, and the next 2 games are against Alaves and Granada. 2 decent. Oh, Alaves are not the greatest team. They're 15th place, I think, and Granada are 10th place mid-table. They're both winnable games. Real Madrid should be winning these types of games. But, of course, never underestimate these teams. But I'm a little bit worried, because we're only winning 1-0. We're not really creating a lot of chances, Fatigue is coming in. It looks like there's a lot of fatigue going on in the team. Maybe Zidane needs to rotate a little bit more. Jovic came on today as well. Maybe Jovic needs to come on needs to start instead of Benzema one day. I don't know. Maybe Zidane will have to look into that. Jovic should have come on early in the 90th minute, said Dishnesh. I agree, man. Benzema did not have the best games today. And, you got to have more than... Boy, how many minutes did he play? Like 2 minutes? God, come on. That's kind of, can't be having that. 2 minutes, I would like to see more from Jovic. I want to see him get a run of games. I really do. How much A2 says Lucas played well today. When he came on, he played well. Yeah, he did okay. Dishnesh says today match was 5:30 p.m. in native. Happy to see the match this time. Here it was 5 in the morning, so 5 a.m. So 12-hour difference here. Not happy with that. Usually it's at 1 p.m. here, the games. How much A2 says the only reason we are winning La Liga is because the Barca are so bad. You're kind of right on that one. Barca have been very, very bad this season, and Real Madrid have been good. They've been better than Barca, definitely. But you look at Real Madrid compared to the best teams in Europe. Are Real Madrid better than Bayern Munich? No. Look, Man City, kind of dominated Real Madrid, unfortunately. Liverpool better than Real Madrid. Real Madrid still have ways to go back to the top. They still have ways to go, definitely. Just because we won that Liga doesn't mean we're the best in Europe, It doesn't mean that. But we're getting there. Hopefully, I know Real Madrid won't. Thing is, this upcoming transfer window, I was hoping you could invest some kind of money, but it looks like Real Madrid are not going to sign anyone this upcoming transfer window. How Hala Madrid says, I wanted Leroy Sané. He was so cheap. Well, unfortunately, he's gone to Bayern Munich. And where would he fit in anyway? On the right wing? He's got Hazard on the left wing there. Maybe on the right wing, but I do. Well, he's a good player, Leroy Sané. I can't deny that. He's a top quality player. The way he glides past players and gets assists and scores goals. He's a very, very good player. Leroy Sané gets him behind very well as well. But unfortunately, he's gone. And Real Madrid, I don't think we'll sign anyone this summer. So that's unfortunate. Dishner says, Hala Madrid, Sané already sold to Bayern. Yep. Michael Lemming says, I wonder why Zidane never rests Benzema. It's because he's French and he's biased towards Benzema. That's the reason why. He loves Benzema. Zidane, I mean, he does have his little favorites. He does, like Benzema, Carvajal, Ramos, Varane. He has his players that he trusts and stuff like that, the more experienced players. Of course, the fact that Benzema is French as well definitely does help. But he's a good player, Benzema. But today, I have to agree, he wasn't on his game today. But still a good player for me, Benzema, for me. But yeah, but maybe he does need a rest. Maybe he does need a rest. He's playing a lot of games, playing every single minute. He is playing every minute. Hala Madrid says, yeah, I know, bro. I want to sign him. He's a good player. He's a very good player. How much choose? I really wish that Benzema stays for the next 10 years. I don't know. Bartomeu, my bad. I'm like, Benzema, he only has like 4 years left. If even 4 years left. He's doing an amazing job and ruining the team. I agree, man. Bartomeu, life-term contract for me. Would love to see that stuff. What he's doing with Barcelona is some of the best work I've seen in a long time. Some of the best stuff since Einstein. I mean, it's really great stuff what he's doing over there. Really liking what he's doing with the Pjanic and all that stuff. The contract with the Messi, all that. I like it. I like what he's doing right now. So keep it up, Bartomeu. Keep it up. So Real Madrid can take over and win La Liga every year now. Hala Madrid says we need to buy a big name attacker to be a starter on the right wing. Completely agree with that. Absolutely. That's why we want Mbappe. We want a big guy in there. Jadon Sancho. Some people are saying Jadon Sancho, but for me, it's got to be Mbappe. He's the one for me on the right wing. Or he can play number 9 as well. Mbappe can play across the front three. But I want to see Mbappe come to Real Madrid. Hopefully, I was hoping this summer, but unfortunately, Real Madrid don't have the money this summer. So hopefully next summer. But, I think it's got to be Mbappe for that right wing for me. Michael Lemming says sometimes Zidane's favoritism costs us. It does. Unfortunately, it does. I'd say in the past, it has happened that Zidane's favoritism has cost Real Madrid. It does. A lot of managers do that. A lot of managers have their favorites and stuff. And Zidane, sometimes he needs to stop with that. He does need to stop that. Just look at everyone on the level playing field. And, it's not really the best to have favorites. I don't like it. But he's won 3 Champions League trophies. He's about to win. He's won a La Liga. Zidane. He's about to win another one. He's a good manager, Zidane. He's doing something right. Fagno Pianist says Benzema is Real Madrid's problem. Why do you say that? Why do you think Benzema is Real Madrid's problem? Because Benzema is he's a top scorer for Real Madrid, most assists. He's had a good. I know from January to March he wasn't good, but I think Benzema's had a good season. I mean, unless you want someone he's not as good as Lewandowski, but he's a good striker, and he's still got a couple of years left in him for me. But if you think that, I mean, that's completely up to you. It's your opinion, but for me, I think Benzema's a top player still. Benzema's not Madrid problem. It's goals from out wide. Yeah, I think so too. I think thing is, Benzema has had, I think he scored 17 goals in La Liga this season, which is the most for Real Madrid. And then the next top scorer for Real Madrid in La Liga is Sergio Ramos, a center back. I mean, how is a center back the second top scorer for Real Madrid in La Liga? That's kind of that's not good. We need more players. We need more goals from the wide players and from the midfield. That's what we need. It can't just be Benzema scoring all the goals and stuff from open play and stuff like that, And most of Ramos's goals are for penalties. So where are the goals from open play? We need more goals from open play from other players. Like, seriously, we really do. Jose2 says Sancho's going to Man United. Forget about signing him. That's unfortunate if he goes there. I I would like to see him at Real Madrid. I think he's a top player, man. How much too says most of the chances that Benzema has had total, Jovic would have put them all in the goal easily. Yeah, I mean, Jovic. Well, it depends what kind of Jovic you're talking about. If Jovic from Frankfurt, would have definitely put those away. Definitely, he's a top finisher on his day, Jovic. But Real Madrid, Real Madrid form hasn't been the best. But then again, he's hardly even played, to be honest. But I would like to see Jovic get a run of games. That's how we're gonna know how good is Jovic. Give him 10 games where you're just gonna play 90 minutes. Don't sub him off. Just 90 minutes straight for Jovic, and just see how good he is. That's what I want to see from him. If Ben took the pens, that rhymes. He would have over 30 goals. Absolutely, Benzema's the top player for me. Michael Lemmy says we need someone on the wings who can score 15 plus goals. Yep, I agree. I thought Hazard would be the guy, but Hazard's hardly played. He's hardly played, Hazard. He's always injured, and when he's fit, well, he's been okay, but hasn't really been that goal-scoring threat for me. But hopefully Hazard's back as soon as possible. I still think Hazard's a top player, but I want to see more from Hazard. I really do. Dishner says we must play proper second striker behind Benz, like Asensio or maybe Havertz, or like a center attacking mid, you mean? Most of the Benz did playmaking and striker role, so we need someone present in the box full time. So, let me read that again. We must play a proper second striker behind Benzema, like Asensio or maybe a Havertz. Most of the time, Benz did playmaking and striker role, so we need someone present in the box full time. Okay, I see what you mean. So you like to see Benzema in the box and have a number 10 in behind. The thing is, we saw Isco playing at number 10. We saw, James Rodriguez played at number 10. It didn't really work with the 4-4-2 diamond, but I mean, unless you want to see a 4-2-3-1, that could possibly work. But I like what I'm seeing. To be honest, I like what I'm seeing with Benzema, the playing rate. The thing when you have a striker that likes to link up the play, your wingers have to score the goals. Like Firmino at Liverpool, he doesn't score a lot of goals, but Mane and Salah score loads of goals because he links up the play. He sacrifices himself like Benzema does. But then you gotta have the wide players scoring the goal. That's the key there. We need wide players that are gonna score goals. That's what we need. Vagno Pianist says, imagine if Lewandowski or Aguero played instead of Benzema, then our team would be 10 times better. There are other good strikers. Yeah, of course, definitely. There are strikers out there better than Benzema. Definitely agree with that. But Lewandowski's definitely better. Aguero is very good as well. The thing about Aguero is that he's injury prone, but I think there's definitely better finishers than Benzema out there. I can't deny that. But there's a link. It depends what kind of striker you want. The Benzema is more of a link striker. He likes to sacrifice himself, be part of the link-up play and stuff like that. Lewandowski's more like the fox in the box, just at the right place, at the right time. One chance, one goal. That's the type of striker he is. Same with Aguero. Really good movement in the box for those two as well. Can score all types of goals, left foot, right foot, headers. But Benzema is a good player too. He's a good player. Benzema's, for me, the least of Real Madrid's problems right now. He's the least of Real Madrid's problems. There are bigger problems at Real Madrid than Benzema right now for me. I think we need better wide players for me. That's what we need. Hala Madrid says wide players for top teams are Salah, Mane, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Sterling, Mahrez, Sane, Gnabry. Not compare them to Vasquez, Rodrigo, Asensio, Vinicius. Yeah, that's where we need to get to. Those are the levels of this football thing. We need to get to those levels. We need better wide players. Hazard's a start. But we need to get someone like an Mbappe. We need to get some top players in there in the winger positions for me. Definitely, that's a bigger problem for me than Benzema for me. Barista Core Football TV says great win. Absolutely. Raw Mexico says if Jovic and Hazard find their form from 2 years ago, the forward line should be set. Well, it depends. Depends what your front three is, Raw Mexico. But yeah, let me know what your front three is. What would your ideal front three be? Would you fit Benzema in there or not? If you Hazard on the left wing, who would you put on the right wing? Let me know. Barista Core Football TV said Vinicius' work rate is crazy. I agree. Vinicius, he's a threat. He is a threat. He's an outlet. great work rate. I just want to see a little bit more quality from him, but he's still young. He's still young. Michael Lemix says, I hope Hazard is in a Bale 2.0. I don't know what you mean by that, but he's not going to play golf, so I think we're good for that. But Hazard needs to get more goals, needs to step up his game a little bit more for me. But hopefully, he's still got gears to go up for me. He's still got gears to go. He's still a top player, but hopefully he needs to find the form. I know there's a player in there. I've seen it before. I've seen it with Belgium in the World Cup. I've seen it with Chelsea. He's a top player. I hope he can bring it out Real Madrid, though. He needs to get that confidence up for me. He links up very well with Benzema as well. I really like to see that partnership going. Rooster Football TV says you should get some really good players to add to Hazard, absolutely, but not this summer because Real Madrid don't have the money this summer. How much they too? So if you saw Benzema's heat map today, you will see that he spends most of the time on the left wing, not even in the box. Yeah, I agree with that. He does like to drift to the left a lot, Benzema. He does like to drift to the left and try to link up the play. I do understand that we need someone like Fox in the box, like Jovic type of striker in there. You can just cross the ball into them and you can just rely on it to just head the ball. Some movement in there as well. But that's just the type. Benzema's always been like that. He always likes to drift places. He likes to link up the play with other people and likes to play a little 1-2, the little intricate plays with other people to score goals. He's not that type of striker to just cross the ball and he's going to go up in the back end of the net all the time. He's not that type of striker, but depends what you want. But it looks like Zidane wants to play Benzema instead of Jovic. So he likes that type of striker more, I guess. That type of striker that links the play more instead of the Fox in the box. I don't know. Research Core Football TV says this was the most trickiest to win. I think Getafe in this one for me was very, very tough. Very tough. What away games have you left? Let me check right now. I think Alaves is away, Granada is away, and you got Leganes away. Those are 3 away games left. Villarreal will draw, hopefully. Wagner Piana says, okay, man, thanks for the answering. We won, so we need to celebrate instead of speaking about our problems. Have a nice day. Have a nice day as well. Absolutely, we need to be positive. But, of course, it's Real Madrid. Real Madrid needs to be top of the world. We want Real Madrid to be, the best team in the world. And Real Madrid are not there right now. They're not there right now, but of course today was all about the win. That's all it was all about. Like Zidane said, every game is what's it called? It's a cup final. So today was all about the win. You got another penalty, so that's all that matters today. This nurse says, I don't think Jovic, Brahim will get more chance under Zidane. They should go out on loan and come back as stars. Well, Brahim should, but Jovic, well, I guess, I know, Zidane just loves his favorites, doesn't he? That's the thing. And then when he makes the substitutions way too late as well sometimes, maybe they do need a loan. Maybe they do, but does Jovic is a good player. He's a good player. We need a backup striker to compete with Benzema. You can't just have Benzema, have that striker position and just be sitting back knowing that he's going to play every game. It can't be the case for me. How much A2 says, Jude Alvarez is home, not away. Oh, yeah, you're right. Crap. Thank you for that. Research Core Football TV says, Villarreal will draw Barcelona. Hopefully they win. Ryan ONG says, what do you think of Ramos mixing the next game? I'm not happy with that. Especially if Varane doesn't come back, then we're kind of dead. But he is a leader. Especially, if we get a penalty next game, who's going to take it? Benzema? I don't know, but yeah, Ramos is a good player, man. I think I've seen Real Madrid without Ramos before in the Champions League, and it's just not the same. It really isn't the same. But Alaves are not a great. They're not a great team. If Varane is back, I think we'll be fine. Mahmoud Ali says, "What do you think of Militao? He was solid today. Absolutely. I think he was man of the match for me. I thought he was fantastic today. He really dealt with Williams very, very well. Winning fouls, putting tackles in. Very impressive today. I liked him really a lot today. I was worried for him today, but I thought he did very well. Filling in Varane's boots today, but he did very well. Very, very well. Um, RJSJSJ says, do you think we can win against City? I think we can win the game against City at the Etihad, but can we win the tie? It's going to be tough. It's going to be so tough. I mean, Real Madrid are not playing the best, and City are a top team. That's the thing. They're a top team. And Real Madrid, you know, Real Madrid are a good team, but I just think City are such a good team. I've seen City play, and their defense is good, but then again, last game Real Madrid didn't have Hazard, you know. But I think Real Madrid can win. I think Real Madrid can win that game. I think so. I think they got it in them. They have to win. They have to win. I cannot. I don't want to lose to City. I don't. I don't want to lose in the round of 16 again. But I think we can. I think we can do it again. I think we can do it. RJSJSJ says we said my name wrong. Well, I'm just. I don't know how to say it. RJSJS. Yeah, RJSJSJ. FN. Yeah, I'm not gonna spell those letters. Sorry. Dijnesh Kumar says, I like Jovic go out on 1 year loan to Sevilla like Reguilon did. Pretty sure he will be a success in Sevilla. Will he even play at Sevilla? I don't know. Ryan says, and thanks for having this channel for Real Madrid supporters to come together and discuss post-match. Absolutely. No problems with that. Well, I think it's going to be a wrap for today, guys. We got the win. In summary, was it pretty? No, it wasn't pretty. There was some bad performances in there. There were some good performances in there, but another penalty from Ramos, another goal, 20 penalties in a row, I think, for Ramos. He scored now. Very good. So I'm happy for him. Unfortunately, he'll be suspended for the next game. Now we can just sit back and watch Barcelona, knowing that we're clear of them. We're clear of these guys. Hopefully they lose. And we only need about 6 to 8 points to win the title. That's all we need. Not too many. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, of course, and have a nice day, of course. Peace. RJSJS